Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and maybe Democrats need to hear this message. Better leave before you get carried out. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. You can do that below, and we really appreciate it. Senator Dick Durbin of Illinois has decided to leave the Senate. He will not seek re-election, and this was an earthquake of an announcement. It leaves open a Senate seat, and who's going to get it, we don't know. But what we do know is this. On his way out, Senator Durbin is issuing a warning to his fellow Democrats, and even some representatives, like, Maxine Waters, Nancy Pelosi, these people who are 3 days older than dirt itself. And he's saying it's time to leave. There is a revolution coming in the Democrat Party of young people with progressive, socialist, almost communist ideas. And they're coming for you. And the whole country, by the way, will be worse off when this happens. Forget about if you're a Democrat. Even Republicans, we want a sane Democrat Party to run against. Not a communist Democrat Party to run against. Because communism is real, and it's scary, and it's creeping in here. So Senator Durbin telling these people to leave before they get left, and maybe you can put forth somebody younger, stronger, but not a communist, to stop this rebellion coming from the socialist communist wing of your party. I think he's right here. Senator Durbin's always been a man of good moral character. He's always been a good person. Just, we disagree on the issues, but, he's sane. He's pro-American. He's pro-capitalism. This is a warning that needs to be heeded. I want you guys to hear it, and let me know what you think in the comments.
For us to have a Francis Day around this world.
And certainly the Pope relentlessly called for an end to the fighting, both in Ukraine and Gaza. Senator, yesterday after you made your announcement that you would not be seeking re-election, there were a number of Democrats who privately really applauded your choice, saying that it was something, the right thing to do, to step aside and perhaps let a younger generation of politicians step to the forefront. We know the idea of Democratic elected officials and age has been a hot topic in recent years. Do you agree with that thinking? Do you think it is time now for younger politicians, the next generation, to come forward?
Well, I think it's more complex. It is not just a question of a number, what your age is. Look at Bernie Sanders, for God's sake, still drawing thousands and thousands of people out for rallies, and he's a few years older than I am. The bottom line is, are you competent? Can you still do the job? That's the question the voters should ask. But should a new generation be interested in public service? You bet. I've spent my time in office trying to encourage younger people to get involved.
Senator Durbin, it's Ali Vitale. I wonder if I can pick up on something you just said, this idea of, are you competent? Are you able to do this job in the Senate? As you see this push from the grassroots that Lemire is talking about here, do you think enough of your colleagues are asking themselves those fundamental questions about if they can continue to serve?
I think so. I think if you're honest about yourself and your reputation, you want to leave when you can still walk out the front door and not be carried out the back door. And I've said whatever your interest may be, whatever issue you want to focus on in Congress, in the Senate, if you stick around a couple terms, your minor is going to be aging. You can see it, you can observe it, and you have to make that choice, that decision. I've made mine.
Senator, your early endorsement of Barack Obama in 2008 is seen as a pivotal moment, not just for Barack Obama personally, but for the direction of the Democratic Party. And it was prescient in many ways. In this moment, what do you think the central question is for